Hello and good morning, I'm Neil from Bath Cars, and today's car is the Toyota Prius. This is the hybrid T-Spirit version on a 10 plate, just one owner from new, in solid black I believe. It looks like a solid black to me. Yep, in solid black. T-Spirit model, very well sought after car this, 0 rated road fund licence. Very good news for sort of short journey people who don't require a diesel. And it's very high spec, including parking sensors, proximity sensors, reversing camera, hard drive for all your MP3s, and there's probably around about 100 hours of music stored on there at the moment from the previous owner. Whether it's to your taste or not, you can delete it if you wish and load up your own. It's got auto wipers, auto lights on, and auto dipping mirror, that sort of thing. 17-inch alloy wheels. And it's in pretty good order. It's not beaten about, it's in nice condition. The Goodyear tyres are in pretty good order still. We've got discs that have been replaced at some point not that long ago. Virtually brand new Goodyear tyre there. This is a Goodyear Eagle again on the back, virtually brand new. Reversing camera, where is that reversing camera? It must be around here somewhere. Not sure where it is actually, but there is a reversing camera on here. I'll show you in a moment. It's probably quite obvious. I'm just overlooking it. Again, Goodyear tyre here, practically brand new. A little bit of curbing to the alloy. I've driven this car for about 70 miles. Went out for a little journey in it yesterday. Drove very well indeed. Absolutely spot on. Never missed a beat, as you'd expect with a Toyota product of this sort of calibre. Now, being hybrid, it has a full electric vehicle mode, and it'll travel along pure in a very silent fashion up to about 15-20 miles an hour or so, for obviously a limited amount of time before the engine kicks in to recharge the batteries. And it does have a boost facility, so when you're going downhill you can regenerate as much power as possible by using the engine to brake and recharge the batteries again, which is a nice little facility. There's a good sized boot space in the back. It's got a rear wiper, and this is the class leading Toyota hybrid car basically. I don't think there's much to beat it in the marketplace. I've had the Honda Insight equivalent, wasn't very impressed with that to be fair. Good sized boot, and a spare wheel in the back, so you haven't got to use a space saver or anything like that. Sorry, it is a space saver, it's just not a you haven't got to use an inflation kit or run flat tyres, which is pretty handy. So basically that's the exterior part of it. It's just showing a few minor marks and scratches. Very minor really indeed. A little bit of bird lime's damaged the bonnet there, but again, not much of a problem. This is about a £28,000 car new, and of course it's a fraction of its price new. It's done it's about 79,000 miles. So okay, let's go and have a look at the documents and the history that we've got for it. Okay, welcome to the history and documents then for this Toyota Prius. This is the T-Spirit model, and we've got the V5 here showing just one owner from new, Lex vehicle auto lease, so a typical lease vehicle which has been run by a company car driver. Toyota T-Spirit VVTi CVT 5-door hatchback alternative fuel car, hybrid with 92 grams per kilometre of CO2 output, which is 0 rated. Road fund licence is 0. We have a Lex printout here as well, which was always very definitive in its explanation of what's been dealt with. January the 28th, 2015 was the MOT, and it says exempt from emissions test. Oh right, so it doesn't have an emissions test, which is pretty handy actually for the car. It means it's not abused when it's at the MOT centre, which diesels are, but petrols generally aren't, so it doesn't actually really mean an awful lot. But let's have a look through here then. We've got 10,905 we've got a service at Toyota World in Bristol, and then at 20k another service which included wiper blades. At £27,000 it had 27,000 miles. It had wheels and tyres. Well, it's just tyres at Quick Fit. 37k it had a hydraulic brake fluid change, a bulb, and a 30k service. At 45,000 miles it had another hydraulic fluid change and a 40,000 mile service. At 46k it had more tyres. At 51k it had reprogrammed the central locking system. 52,000 miles more tyres, 54,000 miles of 50k service, 55,000 miles in MOT at Toyota World in Bristol, 58,000 miles wheels and tyres, just tyres again, 55,000 miles a rear lamp assembly, must have been damaged, 72k wiper blade, 75k a tail wiper rubber. There's also a 60,000 mile service there at 2013 October. So the last service about 72k. Ball tyres, and that's about it really. So we've got also a service book which should be stamped up nicely. Let's just run through that quickly. Yeah, there you go, Toyota World in Bristol, so just along the road. Bar for one service here actually at Prestige Car Servicing. So one at 10, one at 20, one at 37, one at 46, one at 54 and one at 72. So there's everything main dealer bar for the 20,000 mile service. That seems a bit odd, I thought I would have saw that there. Oh no, Pierce Brothers Niche 2720. Pierce Brothers Niche, I'm not quite sure what that's indicating, but it's got Prestige Car Servicing there. I would imagine Pierce Brothers actually would be another Toyota main dealer. I should think it's all main dealer, but anyway, there we go. We've got the last service there, which you'll be interested to know, was on the 11th of the 10th 2013 at 72k. Both keys with the car, lovely long MOT. We'll tax it for the year as well at 0 rate, and she'll all be ready. So there we go, back to the car. Right, welcome to the interior. So we've got electric windows, 8-speaker hi-fi, velour interior on this one, 3 inertia wheel belts, centre armrest, map pockets in the back. Nice clean interior, not soiled or marked up. A little bit of marking to the centre console, the plastics there. Indicators in the rear view mirrors. Now, keyless entry on this means that you can keep the key in your pocket all the time, and when you get up to the car, you just basically press the button. You don't need to press the button. That's what keyless entry is all about. You just walk up to the car, open the car up, the key stays in your pocket, and this is what happens. So you get in here like so, you put your foot on the brake, and you press the power button, and the car comes alive. In this instance, it started straight up. We've got a full-blown sat-nav system here. It's all touchscreen as well. The audio system is excellent. Very, very easy to use system with these things that flash up here. If I just show you how this works, you just press the button, or you hover your finger over the controls, and these things pop up. It's also got the head-up display as well. You probably won't be able to see that. There we go, just showing it there. You can move that up and down and increase and decrease the intensity, or turn it off. There's a foot brake down there right by my left foot. Full aircon, power mode for giving you a bit more oomph. There's 136 brake horsepower, 1.8 motor up the front there, VVT. Eco mode for full-blown economy. There's your meter showing you how it's charging and how it's running. Car's showing 78,251 miles. I go to audio here, and we want to have the hard drive on. We just press the hard drive like so, and then good quality sound system, excellent quality sound system actually there. So there's hours and hours of music in there. You can select albums, options, all albums. Okay, so whoever's basically had this on there has put as many albums as they can. I think it's only about 50% full actually. And back to the nav, and then you've got setup modes, CD. It's not got a DAB radio in it, it's just ordinary FM, but it looks like it's got telephone linking system as well. Anything in the glove here? We've got obviously auxiliary input. Plug your iPod in there. Is it just a 3.5mm? Yeah, just a 3.5mm auxiliary input. A couple of cup holders. Very easy to use. Gearbox. Up and down, and boost mode. Just hit the park to leave her static where she is. Electric mirrors, cruise control, leather steering wheel, 2 keys. All the books known as manuals are in there with the locking wheel nuts. A can of paint. So there's a couple of cans of paint in there. Automatic. That's what I want there. Okay, so we'll leave you to make your mind up on the car. I've had a few of these, I know what I'm talking about. This is a nice one. It's the hybrid model It's now beeping because I'm walking away with the key. I've taxed it for a year, so the tax is nil. No value in the tax. Alternative fuel car, 310115. The glass is all good. Nice drive. So we'll leave you with that shot. Thanks very much for watching that. That's a little video presentation, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.